what they can do as they get ready for tip-off in South Florida. Rockets, Heat, up next. We're back in a moment. Now let's take a look at the Rockets opening lineup. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Miami making their last shot. Van Vliet with a screen on Adebayo. Pass to Sengun from 18 feet away. Good on the jump shot. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Here's Van Vliet. The Heat making their last shot. Outside Durant. Five on the clock. Little turnaround. And it's Miami with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Houston. Powell for three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And it's Houston's ball. Durant with a screen on Hero. Outside Eason. Back to Thompson. Fires the three. Mitchell grabs a miss. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players. Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1 for 4 shooting.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Van Vliet. Banked it in off the glass.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Miami. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the basket by Van Vliet.
So quick on his feet, Van Vliet takes off at full speed.
Miami leading by 4. Here's Hero. Durant pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Van Vliet finds Eason. Here's Sengun. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
There's a lot of confidence in Sengun's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
The three from Mitchell drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Stolen by Hero. In transition. Pass to Mitchell. Over Van Vliet. Off the left rim and out. And it's Sengun with the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 5. That's tipped. Right side Mitchell. Over Van Vliet. Mitchell, good. 9 points in the game. And Houston has possession. And another miss by Houston. And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami out in front. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Van Vliet runs a show with Thompson to his side. Tari Eason is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Sengun in at the 5, roaming the paint. Eason. Pass to Durant. Over Johnson. And another miss by Houston.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Rozier can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 7. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Miami's shooting has been great this game, 58%. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The shot by Iaquinconis, no good. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Talking about Alperen Sengun for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Now here's Thompson. No points so far. Here's Eason. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
It's Eason with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
It's good. Eason's got his second basket of the night.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Rozier from outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Amin Thompson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Launches it. And there's Sengun. That one's good. On the assist from Van Vliet. Sengun's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. There's the screen. Top of the key. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Of all the things that Durant is great at, that pull-up shot is up there. It's devastating if you're a defender.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Rozier's got his first points of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him. But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Now here's Rozier. Here's Iaquinconis. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. It's rebounded by Sengun.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Three-pointer Iaquinconis fires in the triple. Iaquinconis has got 5 now.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat. They lead by a bucket. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the
depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Miami, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Powell. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Mitchell up top. Over Van Vliet. That's short off the rim. And so Şengün will bring it up to the Rockets. They lead by 1. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
Van Vliet against Mitchell. Van Vliet misses. And for Miami, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Powell. The 3 is up. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. For 3, Durant. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Mitchell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Houston leading by 5. Here's Van Vliet. And another basket for Houston.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Adebayo tips it back in. Adebayo's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Takes a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Confident take by Adebayo.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Şengün. All sorts of time. And here's Van Vliet. Şengün, the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. Mitchell grabs a miss.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
Timeout called. Houston.
It's time to get on your feet. The loud acceptance game.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Houston leading by 4. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Capella.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Jovic. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Now at the line, Jovic.
And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both. For Houston, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. It's Holiday with a drive. And Holiday powers it home.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Tate. He takes it in. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat trail by 6. 3-pointer Iacochonis. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Johnson's got his first basket.
great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
Back to Jaquez. Fred VanVleet has been on display for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So the Houston 5 right now. Jeff Green out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Bagley in at the small forward position. On defense, the Rockets. 4-point game. Jaquez up top. He's covered by Bagley. The 3. Jaquez grabs the board. And for the Heat, they're shooting 47%. Oh!
Okay, that's just insane.
Strong finish! Rozier against Holiday. Ooh, ripped away! Outside Johnson. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And Houston is shooting about 47%. A nice number.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That's good from Holiday.
Shooting for Houston, Aaron Holiday, 2.
Hits both from the stripe. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for Miami. Johnson a screen on Holiday. On the attack, Rozier. Oh, he jammed it!
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Outside Tate. Oh, he missed the jumper! Miami trailing. Here's Yakuchonis. Johnson a screen on Capella. Shot clock at 5. To tie it up, and up and in on the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Holiday against Rozier. Now Green. Into the lane. First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Yes, sir! It's good!
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Drives to the hoop. Holiday. Bagley outside. And he nails it!
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Rockets call timeout. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Hero! Powell outside. Now Hero. Oh, deflected. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
VanVleet with the drive.
Man, this guy just has nerves of steel. VanVleet is an absolute assassin.
VanVleet against Mitchell. Now Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Thompson. Hero! It's money from deep.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
VanVleet against Mitchell. Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Thompson. Cashes it in! Timeout called. Heat. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Shut up your move. Give yourself right to the ball.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by VanVleet. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our